Anyway, everybody, please welcome to the stage our good friend, Vito Carli.
Yeah, I'm going to do a show of film-themed poems with film clips at the Uptown Arts Center on Friday. I have flyers. I'll probably do more music or musician-themed poems today. But I'm also doing a show at June 8th at the Art Colony. And Matthew Waller's the feature. He's a feature here before as well. If you want my book, Tapeworm Salad, it's $12. My other book is $8. So, just 1 second. I actually have a Kenny G song on my playlist, but I'm not a big fan of his. This is one of my poems about him. Bring me the head of Kenny G. I will not play Kenny G. His jazz is not hot, cool, or free. His playing is bland, there's no trace of soul. I'll never win the downbeat critics poll. His cheesy stack solos make my stomach churn. I want to see all his recordings burn, baby, burn. His hairstyle's on a date, on stage is a ham. If Monk's music is lobster, Kenny's spam. He's the most predictable, nauseating, talentless hack. He invented a horrible subgenre dubbed Fuzak. He's a massive success, makes every true jazz fan mad. But the jazz pop in Chicago is almost as bad. Thank you. So this is called Choose My Poison. And it's got a bunch of alternate phrases for each line. So, the Cocker Spaniel, tax collector, massage therapist, Tea Party activist, mortician, Bible expert. Skipped, drove, took a cab, ran, biked to the ballet, cemetery, Poetry Foundation, Occupy Chicago on the Sale, Maggie's Farm, the Lee Groban Memorial. On the way back, he met the love of his life, got married, read the Iliad, shit his pants, blew his mind out in the car, saw the rocket from the Tombs reunion. Then he had dinner, went to sleep, watched the sunset in a blindfold, scratched the fleas, became worm food. Next morning, he woke up in a stranger's bed, submitted this poem to Literary Magazine, fell off a bridge, bid at the Cage Bars, got a full-time teaching job. Haha. Thanks. So I have, on my playlist I have Bela Lugosi's Dead, and this is the Dead poem. Saturday Night Live is often dead. The Grateful Dead is dead. The Tea Party is dead. Occupy is stillborn. Time Magazine argued God is dead. Bela Lugosi is undead. The music video is dead. Privacy is dead. Utopianism is dead. Literary pleasure is dead. Thanks Terry Eagleton. Lee Groban, Carlos Cortez, and Dave Hernandez are dead. The promise of human rights in a fear-shaken America are dead. Long live robots in hospitals, Miley on Molly, EDM, dubstep, Gangnam Style, cars that drive themselves, underwear worn outside of pants, packages delivered by drones, Hunger Games, Vampire Juvenilia, the Manic Pixie Dream Girl disguised as a new girl, corporate rap, manufactured anger, sports is religion, Match.com, dating combined families, economic exploitation of part-timers, and overseas corporate slavery. Thanks. So, I'll do this one. Plunk, stunk, plunk, spunk, skunk, stunk. What? Stop it for Venus Lump. Davy Jones. Took his egg lab. Coltrane. Sing Connection. Van Morris's son, cheered Buttelaires, rejected their election. Lee Groban's reviews of Kid A were initially mixed. Okay, I have a participation poem. So after each line, you're supposed to yell out, "He used to be cool, but now he's just old." Okay, so he's very proud to own a flip phone. He's a longtime subscriber to Rolling Stone.
He used to be cool, but now he's just old.
He signed up for Facebook the week before last.
He used to be cool, but now he's just old.
Tells everyone great music is a thing of the past.
He used to be cool, but now he's just old.
Last time through the computer class, he studied Fortran.
He used to be cool, but now he's just old.
He still watches VHS tapes of Chico and the Man.
He used to be cool, but now he's just old.
Last poster he bought was a fair on a skateboard.
He used to be cool, but now he's just old.
He never heard of Coachella, Riot, or Horde.
He used to be cool, but now he's just old.
He sometimes worries about his lack of retirement cash.
He used to be cool, but now he's just old.
The last rap band he liked was Grandmaster Flash.
He used to be cool, but now he's just old.
He remembers Screaming Yellow Theater was kind of nifty.
He used to be cool, but now he's just old.
The first comic he read was Fantastic 450.
He used to be cool, but now he's just old.
The only stations he watches are Me Too and Me TV.
He used to be cool, but now he's old.
He won't shell it for cable because it's not free.
He used to be cool, but now he's old.
He's got a Kindle for Christmas, but he's not used it yet.
He used to be cool, but now he's just old.
He still has a rock from the 80s he bought as a pet.
He used to be cool, but now he's just old.
He probably thinks Pitchfork has something to do with farms.
He used to be cool, but now he's just old.
When he leaves his house, he checks 1,000 alarms.
He used to be cool, but now he's just old.
He watches Andy Griffith every night without fail.
He used to be cool, but now he's just old.
He sends all his cards and letters by snail mail.
He used to be cool, but now he's just old.
He thinks all the new rappers are gangsters and thugs.
He used to be cool, but now he's just old.
He thinks having Instagram means getting quick drugs.
He used to be cool, but now he's just old.
He's worked the same job since dinosaurs walked the earth.
He used to be cool, but now he's just old.
It's been a decade since he bought a new shirt.
He used to be cool, but now he's just old.
He still hopes Beta will make a comeback.
He used to be cool, but now he's just old.
He spends lots of time surfing on his 2002 Mac.
He used to be cool, but now he's just old.
He thinks many of those cable shows just go too far.
He used to be cool, but now he's just old.
He thinks LCD sound system is what you put in your car.
He used to be cool, but now he's just old.
I think I lost the end. Here it is. He still thinks about whether Paul's death was true.
He used to be cool, but now he's just old.
He had a crush on the singer from Shocking Blue.
He used to be cool, but now he's just old.
Summer of '85 was the last time he had fun.
He used to be cool, but now he's just old.
You don't get this poem, you're probably too young.
Chico and the Man! Woo! Flip phones!
Thank you. This is a poem made of phrases from punk songs. I had the Weirdos on my playlist, but I was saying, let me out of here. I'm stranded on my own. I am a pilgrim looking for danger. I can go anywhere, people look and stare. Simply fiendish, child caught in a grown-up world, will they kiss ass or crack. No offense is always on my nerves. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. 20 eyes in my head, they're all the same. He hung me with the endless rope, tied to the railway track. I want to be a slave to you all, and you'll be nothing at all. Stay glued to your TV set. I want to have a TV party tonight, pop to the Hillian Bar tonight. Thank you. So, speaking of list poems, here's 20 things I overheard at suburban parties. But some of them were said by people from the city, so. Okay, Archie Bunker was just a regular person. He was right most of the time. Homosexuality was the main cause of the fall of the Roman Empire. Trump will change once he gets in office. The Catholic pedophilia scandal was a direct result of liberal attitudes towards sexuality. I used to go to Catholic Mass every Sunday, but I stopped. The church has become too liberal. I don't care for art. If marijuana is legalized, a woman will run around stoned all the time. We really need to reinstate the draft. Compulsory military service is good for people. To go to San Francisco, don't ever bend over. The Three Stooges was the best comedy team ever. TV has gotten so bad. That's why I only watch Fox News and written sports. Everyone knows environmentalism is just a fad. Feminism and sex ed has destroyed the American family. I cannot vote for Obama a second time because I found out he hates white people. Now that I'm done teaching, I'm moving away from Illinois. Taxes are too high, and there are too many heirs moving in. I can't wait till the next Transformers film. A friend of mine proved to me global warming is a hoax. Lady Gaga is bad for society because she teaches impressionable young women they can do anything. Our government is going bankrupt and Obama is giving out free iPhones to drug addicts. Okay, thanks. Okay, let's see. This is something from the old book. Don't be afraid of me. I'm only an English teacher. Take my class. Tell your friends if you like it. I just want to look at your energy. I just want to look at your creativity. I just want to look at your spontaneity. The degree makes it all worthwhile. In my class, you'll learn every paragraph must have a topic sentence. And every essay must have exactly 5 paragraphs. More or less with the crime. But I don't like this! Don't be afraid. Okay, I'm an English teacher. Take my class. I'm 102, sections 2 and 12. There's still plenty of room. I don't want to do too many old ones. But, one second. This is a rejection letter. I actually have a picture of the collage with Joey Ramone's on the cover, so he's mentioned in this poem. So it also has parts that you can kind of alternate phrases for each line. Dear Sir, thank you for giving us the chance to consider your compromising photo, bathroom graffiti art, coaster art, restaurant menu parody, pillow book, used toilet paper poem, titled Celebrating the Greatness of My Perfect Grandson in 90 Verses, elegy for my dear departed pet maggot, why I love Lana Del Rey's performance on SNL, feel free to substitute Ashley Simpson. For publication in our fine journal, New Neo Post-Colonial England Review, A Girly Boy's Life, Amethyst Arsenic Atomic Armadillo, got an armadillo on the cover too. Cover goes with the poem, so. Tri-weekly Poetry Mashup Journal of Epistemological Inquiry, the new Journal of Masturbatory Villanelles. I apologize for the long wait in reply. Breaking Bad was on. I was busy twiddling my thumbs. I had to devote time to my favorite social cause, the Free Charles Manson movement. I was mourning the death of Tommy Ramone. I was celebrating Mussolini's birthday. Your work did get a positive response from our judges. Nausea, headaches, burps, hiccups, bowel movements helped me sleep for the first time in days. We had decided against publishing this one in the end because it does not meet our present needs. It's easier to read than John Ashbery. Kevin Smith didn't like it. Had failed the coin flip. You're not in our secret society. You belong in the wrong gender, orientation, or ethnic group. I promised my girlfriend I'd get her work in this time. You said a naughty word. the transgender libertarian Wiccan royalist Intuit albinos for Romney theme was last issue. You are not a subscriber. You're on the wrong side of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. But we wish you the best in placing this work on your refrigerator and one of our no account inferior competitors' publications. In the garbage. In our publication, if it's still around after you are famous and dead. If your work ever rises to the level of competence, please feel free to try us again. Submit more work, walk past me without saying hello, like us on my Twitch face, drive your car into Lake Michigan. Sincerely, we're probably lying, friendly faces, elitist editors. Thanks. So, let's see, I'm trying to think of a poem for, just 1 second. This is kind of a nasty parent poem, but here it is. The Pleasures of Parenting, a heartwarming, inspirational poem. I yearn to be a proud parent. It's the only way to go. Can't wait to smile wildly as I throw my kids to and fro. I too can swim and bathe and vomit, piss and shit. I yearn to be covered in undigested food and spit. I want to be woken up every night by a scream or shout. Gonna watch kid-friendly Pixar films till my eyes fall out. Gonna enjoy tripping over toys and balls in every room. I want to organize a playdate louder than a sonic boom. I want to do my part to add to climate change and overpopulation. We can replace every rainforest with a Pizza Hut in every nation. If I had some kids, I know I'd be more happy and chipper. With my luck, I'd probably raise the next Gacy or Jack the Ripper. Thank you. I want to be a prolific, industrious workshop poet. I want to spend 80 hours writing 320 haiku with a linking theme that only people in the workshop will see. I want to proudly announce that I went through the Iowa State University writing program in every other sentence. I want to spend 35 hours writing a formal poem only to have my peers suggest I take out all the best parts. I want to cut all my classical allusions and put in more South Park references to please my hipper than thou guest workshop leader. I want to spend 10 times more money entering workshop writing contests than I would ever make with the winnings. For my workshop, I will try my hand at ballads, concrete poems, villanelles, and sestinas. All of them will only be about poetry. I want to join a really exclusive workshop group that only meets less than one person every 12 years. Then I can snub poets outside the group. At the workshop poetry parties, there will be free wine, often from Trader Joe's, and the finest goat cheese. And I will meet prominent poet laureates from different regions, and the parties will only be open to other workshop poets. Perhaps I will hit it off with a female poet at the workshop. We will name our first child Sylvia Sexton Dickey Simic Sukowski Carli. My poetry workshop philosophy will be no things but in ideas. If I go to a non-workshop open mic, I will snicker when I hear the street poets because they are so naive and unrefined. But I will tolerate the performance poets because they are entertaining buffoons. If I am decapitated in a terrible car crash on the way to a reading, or if I have a heart attack while writing a sonnet, some of my money will of course go to the poetry workshop, along with the Poetry Federation of Chicago. Just between you and me, I only wrote this poem because I was angry because it was too late to get into the 2013 Poetry Festival workshop. Thanks. Okay, let's see. I actually had a Nico song on my playlist. So, you guys heard Nico? No, I can't find it though. I'll get to it later though, because I'm having trouble finding it. So this is the new math. My whole life's been a series of missed opportunities, inflated hyperbole, failed similes, inappropriate analogies. I see, hear, feel, touch, taste, smell synesthesia everywhere I go, and it's driving me crazy. Does 1 plus 1 still equal 1? Can 2 minus 1 still equal 2? Nothing ends up. There's no center to hold. The dam's about to burst, the dam's about to burst. Move the grain, move the grain. The British are coming, the French are coming, the French are already here. Jacques Derry was never my dada. New historical, pre-hysterical, reconstructed deconstruction serves no function. It's literary pleasure obstruction. Chase the meaning, chase your tail, chase the meaning, kill the whale. All it means is dick to the new Fisher people, but it still gets in play. Thank you. So, here's another rhyming one. Don't believe in any kindred or lusty vamps, whether they're batty seniors or tooly tramps. Never saw Varney, Nosferatu, or Old Drac, Carmilla Vampirilla, or the Vampire Lestat. Lofano and Stoker only wrote works of fiction, with creepy images, laborious diction. Once met a Buffy, she wasn't a slayer. Her guy's no angel, is a bit of a player. The only real example of The Walking Dead, the school administrator or apartment head. Gonna keep rhyming within my rights, but I'm kind of sorry my poetry bites. Should I do one more with a pun at the end?
Yeah! We love puns. They're pens.
Okay, let's see. 1 second. Actually, Esteban Colon, I was talking to him one day in a bar, and he said, I said, give me a topic for a poem, and he gave me he said friendly dolphins. So I just did this in a couple minutes. Friendly dolphins play, frolic, and splash, as happy as hippies swimming in hash, spreading joy to oceans and aquatic parks. Humans act more like barracudas or sharks. This poem is not particularly deep or droll. It's not worthy of Moore or Amy Lowell. Light verse and puns are hard to defend. Hope you'll see my porpoise in the end. Thanks. Do you want me to wrap it up or what? Or do more? Or?
What do you want to do? You want to do a couple more? Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Lisa, you're up next after Vito.
Okay. Here's. Prison dog walks back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth while the mall doors look on. He bares his teeth and growls at the crowd. Animal lover says, "Oh, isn't it cute? He's playing." Thanks. Okay, there's kind of another one I wanted to, you can, after every line, you can yell out, what is he doing on stage? Okay, his rhythms are off and his ideas are old. What's he doing on stage? His rhythms are off and his ideas are old. Yell. Okay. His inflections all wrong, his delivery's cold. He's a disgrace to the poetry community and the whole nation. He mispronounced grease and self-molliation. His mics are too low and his speakers stink. The audiences are small and the owners are think. If you don't like what I do, you can leave for God's sake. You can watch Beverly Hills Chihuahua jump in a lake. All right, thanks. That's an old, kind of old. But, so I have a 50-page poem, and I'm not going to read it all tonight, don't worry. But I could do a couple of sections, and it has one word in each line, you know? So a lot of them are kind of like ironic endings. But, so I had a couple of animal-themed ones towards the end. And, let's see. Just 1 second. Sorry. I was at Brookfield Zoo, and I paid extra to get into the Stingray exhibit. You can put your hands in a tank. I touched one of the rays in the head, and as they were moving in a circle, he just barely touched my hand with his teeth, his tiny teeth. It was not painful. It did not leave a mark. It felt good to commune with nature, another type of being. I read the next month that the equipment failed and all 454 rays died. I think there was something wrong with I was watching a wildlife special this week on PBS, and there was a baby penguin who got lost, and he accidentally wandered into the wrong flock of penguins. They saw he was different, and they would not let him go. They pecked him continuously nonstop until he died. The baby had an agonizingly long, painful death. I remember thinking the penguins a lot more like people than I thought. So, this is about a friend of mine who was not really a friend, but I knew this person who was really nice when we had coffee during the day, but at night when he was drinking, he'd be really horrible. And we don't really see each other. He wanted me to join a band with him and move to Europe, but I don't play any instruments, I'm not musical. So anyway, Extreme Lefty Blues. Got the Extreme Lefty Blues. I email all the latest lefty news. If you're a radical, I'm on your side. After a few drinks, I become Mr. Hyde. I'm giving an alternative techno CDs. Unlike bland corporate rock, it's free. The Repocrats is the little guy by the throat. I'm politically engaged, which is why I don't vote. I may start a European-based band full of people I can't even stand. Don't care about how the mainstream people think. Just shut up and give me my 12,000th drink. Thanks. You guys know William Carlos Williams' poem, This Is Just to Say?
Yes, I know it.
Yeah? Do you know it by heart or? No?
Probably. Well, yeah.
Can you do it?
No, I don't know that I can do it by heart.
This is just to say, I've eaten the plums that you're probably saving for dinner. They were so sweet and so cold. I screwed up a little bit, but that's pretty close. This is my parody poem that rips off William Carlos Williams. This is just to say that I'm so sorry that I smashed your bong into bits with my hammer. I flushed the herb you were probably saving for this evening, but I test the aroma anyway, and now the room smells so fresh and so new. Thanks. So I think I'm gonna do. You guys like Leonard Cohen? Yeah. This might be a little disrespectful, but I was a big fan of his though. And so hastily written elegy for Leonard Cohen. The singer, stormbringer, seer, ate holy wafers with hot water. Then one day he disappeared and rematerialized on Jodorowsky's holy mountain. He was baptized in the fountain. Dark water dripped like honey, while the sunny bunny peered at him, cautiously in the corner. And then the seer lost all his money, $5 trillion zillion. So he started writing songs again, where it gushed out like golden showers. Thank you. Yeah. Do you know what happened to Cohen though? He joined a Buddhist monastery, I think, for a while. And when he came back, when he left, he had $5 million in the bank. When he came back, it was all gone. His manager stole all his money. He had to start over with no money. He made it all back, but they never caught the manager, you know.
Wait, how much money did you?
I think it was $5 million. $5 million.
$5 million, okay.
He never sold a lot of albums, but a lot of people covered his songs. He made a lot of money in royalties, you know. Can I finish with the bag poem?
Yeah.
All right, so let me just. Sorry. Viva Las Vegas! Viva Las Vegas! Viva Ellen Vega! Let's play suicide. Let's play suicide. Oh, hello and goodbye. Goodbye and hello. Cunning, leopard, request, pickle, satchel, crawling, stalking, hiding, holding hairpiece, generating jello. Let's run the forest in Carolinas, translucent, transatlantic, transsexual, transubstantiation, linguistic, rhetorical, phantasmagorical, antiviral, masturbation, nuns on the runs, having fun, whining, tricking, bootlicking, James Carville, Meg McCarville, don't needle me, it's not my bag. And Katie Clonis betrayed me. Dover Beach, poets, putrid agricultural, venereal hatred, is so intrusive, elusive, dumpy, so obtrusive, beating rhythms, electric flag avenue, speed zone, gas, no passing gas, I'm on the phone, neglected, flying, crying, motor vehicle rover, Crispin Glovers, eternal mug cake, mugwog, woolly good contraption, went on a cafeteria date with Robert Rauschenberg's 13th floor snowblower, music machine at the Earth's core, had a squirrel fricassee with Mr. Mustard to give it more flavor, came to the same conclusion, collision, fission, a dog day afternoon, Eddie Clearwater's revival, Grand Funk still smells like dead skunk, hello and goodbye, thanks for the fructose juice and the joy graham crackers, I'm not the manic, I'm the disclosed recipient, Bong John Giorno, thanks.